I honestly can't keep doing this. I'm late again because I don't have a sleep schedule and I also don't have a wake up schedule because I just snooze all the time. So I gotta figure my shit out. You see, I tend to wake up 20 minutes before I have to go to work, and it's not like I don't have an alarm. I have an alarm set for 6 o'clock. I snooze it all the way up till 20 minutes before 8. So that's exactly what I'm talking about. Empty tank, at least it's lunchtime, so I'm back home to eat, and then I'm going back to work at 2, but then finally I can ride my bike to save a little bit of diesel because damn, 22 rands to the per liter for diesel, it's a lot. Got the thumbnail done, full now, going back to work. Okay, so I'm finally done with work for the day. I'm going to go to the gym. I'm gonna tire myself out so that tonight I can go to bed as early as possible, with the exception of obviously completing all my tasks and work, but gonna go and tire myself out so that I can go to bed early, set my alarm and not try to snooze. Let's go! Okay, before I enter the gym, I just have to show you guys the moon tonight. It's absolutely massive and it's just a beautiful scenery. Let me show you. It's awesome. Ghetto gym, but I love it. It's iron, it's not plastic weight, it's awesome. The moon is looking absolutely beautiful tonight, so let me show you guys. Come on, focus, there we go. Look how absolutely beautiful it looks tonight. I'm just done showering. I'm transferring the video files over to my PC to edit tonight, and yeah, I'm going to be going on a call with my girlfriend soon to say goodnight and everything, and then after that I'll be doing some research on how to basically wake up in the morning without snoozing because I'm struggling. Well, good morning. I did it. First day. It's literally freezing. I don't like it yet. I probably will. But the view makes it worth it. Alright, so this is the things I learned yesterday night when I was doing some research on what I need to do to wake up earlier and basically beat the snooze. So here's the 5 tips I got to wake up easier. So the first one was to find a reason. So obviously my reason was not to be late for work, because that's something that was happening before. I have some extra time to do freelance work in the morning, something I can't always basically finish in the night. I will be able to video edit for like videos like these. I'll be able to edit a small bit of them in the morning because I have like an hour extra every day. So in the summer I would really like to do some workout stuff in the morning, not heavy, not go to the gym, just basically some push-ups, pull-ups to get my blood flowing through my veins in the morning. So I think that's a really good reason to wake up early in the morning and not hit snooze, you know? So the second reason is, or the second tip is, don't use your phone as an alarm clock. Well, I don't really have other options at the moment, maybe soon, but the reason why is, the thing is you shouldn't be using your phone before bed. So when you go to bed, you set your alarm as on your phone basically. So what happens is you set your phone as an alarm, but the thing is you basically allow yourself to then use your phone before bed, and that's not something that's good. You should actually be doing something else. So I'll get more into that sooner. You obviously shouldn't be using your phone when you wake up either then, so that's another reason to not use your phone as an alarm clock. The other thing I just wrote down is to buy an alarm clock. It's not that expensive, you can buy a cheap one and they will work. I am looking into one, but I just don't want to be wasting my money on something like that, because I know if I just actually don't snooze, my phone will be work fine, you know? The third tip is to basically wake up at the same time every day. Now this includes Saturdays and Sundays. Now this is going to be hard because on Saturdays I love to snooze in, because sometimes I do have work, sometimes I don't. And when I do have work, I'm allowed to go to work at 9 a.m. and not 8, so I have an extra hour to sleep, which I normally spend in the night earlier till late, and then I can sleep in a little bit. But I'll have to adjust to that. So I set my goal to wake up at 6 a.m. for now. For now, 6 a.m. will do. I have an extra 2 hours then, because usually I wake up like 20 minutes before I have to go to work, so I can't do anything. So it says here it's gonna take about a week for me to get used to it, so I think I'll make an update video about this in about a week, and I'll update you guys if I was consistent with it or not. So the other thing is I shouldn't be setting multiple alarms, because my subconscious is basically allowing me then to snooze, and that's the one thing you're trying to avoid, is to not snooze. So one alarm and you have to wake up, and I have to train to use the first one. Then just some things I wrote down that I need to work on, or basically that will help me with this, is to read before sleeping. So I have a lot of financial books which I never wanted to read, but I think now's the time to read them, and I've actually started reading one last night and it was like enjoyable. So I think I'm going to be using that to my advantage. No more movies before bedtime, no more series, RIP Breaking Bad, but you know, it's gonna be for the best of me. So I'm gonna start reading before bed instead. So when you wake up, I like to do some push-ups, because like I said, that gets the blood flowing through my veins. Not a lot of push-ups, maybe like 10, 20, just to get myself active and not in that lazy state of I'm going back to bed now, you know what I mean? Then to drink a full glass of water. And I actually got this tip from a YouTuber. I think his channel is How to Style for Men, or Men's How to Style. So the first hour I have to be productive, which means I basically do the things I want to do. That's anything from doing the freelance work to editing to whatever I want to do. The first hour is productive, then I can go shower, eat, dress, all that stuff. Okay, so when I wake up, I have to do an expansive body position. Now this is basically like holding on to something like this, maybe like the door, whatever you want. So the other thing is obviously take a shower. It's gonna wake me up. I think I need to do that. So I'm cutting out my coffee in the morning. I'll maybe have some at work, but instead I'm gonna have to drink some water. I think that's gonna be pretty good for my face as well, because I did have acne problems when I was younger in school, and now I still have like big pores. I don't know if you guys can see it, but I have pretty big pores, which means I think the water is gonna help my oily skin. Also have a lot of black and white hits, which I need to get rid of because it's not very attractive and I want to be the best version of myself, of course. Then obviously make my bed, because that's something I did delay until I came back to lunch. Not the best habit, so I'm gonna quit doing that. Then eat breakfast. I used to skip breakfast because I was just like, "Ah, I don't have the time for it," but now I see it as an opportunity to gain some extra weight, calorie, because I'm going on a calorie surplus. I have to take in a lot more calories to gain some weight in the gym. And the other thing I need to do is obviously, okay, so positive words and thoughts. I didn't do this morning, but I think I'll start doing it from tomorrow morning. That's basically just like, telling my mind that I am capable of what I want to achieve. Now, this isn't that, what do you call it, affirmation bullshit. I don't believe in that stuff. It's just basically saying to yourself, I know I can achieve my goals. So today I'm going to work towards them, and I'm going to succeed in the things I have to succeed in today. And yeah, that's basically my strategy for how I'm going to be beating the snooze button. Highly needed this. Wish me luck, guys. I'll update you guys in 7 days. Until the next update, peace.